Hannah Montana, 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 Hannah Montana. I got Miley, I got white, I got Miley, I got white. I've been trapping all damn night. Hannah Montana.
Just a big piece of news when you have this type of suspension on a quarterback in the NFL, and the nature of the allegations stemming from an Uber driver accusing him of groping her 2 months after his rookie season was completed. And so to actually take the suspension in this case, and as Dan just highlighted, not appeal this further, the implications of, to me, what that's saying is very big, and it's also very disappointing, not only because of the nature of the allegations, which is paramount to everything, but also the trajectory of where Jameis Winston's career needed to go, particularly in this year, a very crucial year for him and the Buccaneers offense.
Man, that boy Jameis out here wilding, man. Wilding for real.
With Jameis Winston. Coming from college in Florida State, there's been incidences with women at Florida State with Jameis Winston. Red flags with the, for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to look at. He took a chance. Obviously, this incident happened while he was a player with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, if you're the Bucs, what do you do?
Well, definitely.
What do you do?
If it's a pattern, man, NFL should have gave him that 6 games, man. Real talk.
This is the CEO of your franchise. Supposed to be the face of your franchise. I mean, some hard decisions are going to have to be.
What would you do?
Personally, I would cut him.
Oh shit! Damian Woody though, we're real, bro.
I mean, there's been too many things that's led up to this, and I don't have any. Me personally, I have zero tolerance when it comes to when it comes to this specific type of issue. I'm not relitigating what happened at Florida State, but here it is again in the National Football League. And like you said, Josina, the policy is 6 games, but it's been knocked down to 3. So are you admitting guilt in this situation? And
well, to that end, let's go ahead and read this statement, because Jameis Winston, I think this will help illuminate the conversation and where we want to go with this, has released a statement, and it was obtained by NFL Network, and I just want to add this saying, quote, the NFL informed me today that I will be suspended for the first 3 games of the season. First and foremost, I would like to say I'm sorry to the Uber driver for the position I put you in. It is uncharacteristic of me, and I genuinely apologize.
That definitely looked like an admission of guilt. An admission of guilt that he did do that to her, man.
That have helped me grow, mature, and learn, including the fact that I have eliminated alcohol from my life. I know I have to hold myself to a higher standard.
Come on, bro. You can't just blame it on the drink now. Everybody now out here, doing what they doing to women just because of alcohol. Come on now. Come on now, Jameis.
I apologize to my teammates, the Buccaneers organization, and fans for letting them down and for not being able to be out there for the first 3 games of the season. Although I am disappointed in the NFL's decision, I understand the NFL's process, and I embrace this as an opportunity to take advantage of the resources available to help me achieve the goals that I have for myself. I now look forward to putting this behind me, and I will continue to work hard every day to be a positive influence in my community and be the best person, teammate, and leader that I can be. So I just want to say real quick, Damian.
Which of those is he good at? I don't really hear about Jameis being there in the community. You're a bad teammate and a bad leader poking niggas in the back of the head to start fights, but okay, Jameis.
And it's very interesting to me that he would say that, and also good that he offered that apology. But there seems to me to be an acceptance of accountability and to some degree of guilt in this situation here, particularly with what Dan was saying initially, that he's not carrying over an appeal. And what we don't want to get here, when you are reaching back to the history of what happened at Florida State, you don't want to start getting into talking about different degrees of sexual assault. Touching or doing anything with a woman in their private area, something that's even more, worse than that, is not great or not good to begin with at all.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be just real blunt.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the excuses. You in the statement, you read out alcohol and all that stuff. I'm sorry. I mean, but as an adult, I have adult beverage, but that don't mean that I'm going to have the license to go out there and just go touch random females and do all this crazy stuff. When does it stop? We've had these things happen at Florida State. Then you come to the league and this happens. So I don't want to hear anything about alcohol and all this other stuff. When is it going to stop? Honestly, you are the CEO, the face of the franchise of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And you can't keep your hands to yourself as a grown man?
Particularly,
I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of hearing excuses for bad behavior. There's no excuse for bad behavior. If I'm the Buccaneers, you got to go. I'm sorry. I'm moving on. Yeah, will it hurt my franchise? Maybe. I don't know. But, I mean, he's already 18-27 as the quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Damn! Don't do him like that.
I'm sorry. I got to restore some type of order in my own house.
T-Money Productions.
Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana.